into the background. Let me know if it's feeding into my mic or not. I'll just shut it off.
Y'all are funny as hell. Yeah, like I said, you have licensed me and given me a career, a full-fledged career for the rest of my life, and I will never run out of work because all y'all are corrupt and all y'all are bad, really bad criminals. I mean, you're criminals who are not good at being criminals. Oh, for real! Oh yeah, and Groovy Jimmy came back and did a stream, and that was a horrible idea. You should really just stay off of YouTube. Would be much better for you, brother. And you're still obsessed with No Jumper, talking about No Jumper as if No Jumper is relevant. No Jumper isn't relevant. That's first of all. Second of all, that whole thing that you're discussing, and I'm actually watching it as we speak right now. That whole thing that you're discussing started an entire real thing that, you know, real stuff happened because of it. Was that a good look? I mean, everything that stemmed and came from No Jumper has been evil as hell and has had some real serious consequences, including getting the entire Rolling 60s indicted on I believe, a federal indictment for the same thing I believe that Epstein did. And we know Trump was part of the Epstein files and was over there on that island.
Why are you
as well as all
restreaming
of
a
them.
restream?
So what do you mean? I mean, like, why would you work? I mean, I get watching and wanting to see drama and stuff, but the problem that y'all don't, well, the part I don't get, and the problem with your philosophy and your formula is you'll discuss things, but you're devoid of knowledge. There's no money being made off No Jumper. Understand that. How can there be money getting made and people are getting paid and you're acting like it's a beneficial thing or it's a position to be in? Why would you want to be in a position like the Rolling 60s? The Rolling 60s just literally got indicted all across the board. See, you think people like you, Groovy Jimmy, you don't seem to get that the way that you do things is you avoid, you know, being in that position. You, however, came out your own mouth and admitted and said you're on an FBI watch list. Why have you not been going live? Why are you ignoring the questions at hand and what's really going on? This is the same reason why y'all could never do radio, because someone like me publicly calls you out and you run and duck. So where's this tough act coming from? Because y'all aren't tough and you don't do anything that's tough. So again, I don't understand it. Like I said, y'all have said these names over and over. I mean, you keep telling yourself it's this and that. I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure I've got way more than enough evidence, you know, of the members of the Red Triangles. That's why I don't document anymore when you repeat names. You're going to do that anytime I want. I can literally, I can get an attorney. I promise you this. I can get an attorney. If I walked into their office or they came into my office, and because I have one, and we discussed what was going on, I could say, watch this, turn on a live, turn on a chat, and I'd say, I don't want to see that stuff. It's odd, it's weird, and it makes me uncomfortable, but you can look at the chat. And I'm going to turn on the live, I'm going to turn on the chat, and I want you to see the stuff that they type to me. That's all I have to do anytime. I could do it in the middle of a courtroom, but, you know, it would be purposeless because y'all would have to be in the courtroom with me, because that's what the federal lawsuit is consisting of, all the illegal activity that you've done and the crimes you've committed, and holding you accountable and responsible for all of this that you've done, which is what? Okay. So, I mean, you know, it's easy because you're going to do the same thing every time. Y'all can't even stop because y'all apparently think that everything is a game. Okay. Okay. No problem.
All right. Got to rip a piss. Be right back.
See, I don't tell my enemies I don't ever waste my time trying to convince my enemies of reality. If my enemy is literally delusional, good, I'm going to use that to my advantage. You see the difference between you and I? Y'all are like, what's his name? Tuco in Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. You know, when he said, I mean, if you're going to whatever, just do it. Don't talk. You know, he said, you talk too much. You know, y'all are like Tuco. You want to sit there and you want to keep talking. My dad said the same thing. Like, yeah, y'all villains be talking too much. You want to celebrate with talking, and you always got to tell me something. And yeah, and that's one of your flaws. That's one of your biggest mistakes, is that you talk too much. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking for? I mean, keep talking, because the ones who keep talking are the ones who lose every time, brother. Yeah. You sure do talk a lot. I ain't seen no results though. None of y'all. All that talking ain't produced one result for a single one of them. But the Batman project has been mad successful. And I'm going on 3 years and my 3-year anniversary soon. I love it, man. So again, like I said, I don't know. It just is what it is. And I mean, I still have documentation of, you know, uh, whoever the Christina individual throwing out numbers and saying numbers, and you said 18.8, which means 18.8 million. So I mean, according to any law-abiding contract, that's a verbal contract. And if you're online playing games and you tell me that you're going to pay me $18.8 million for nothing because whatever you're pursuing me and you want to be with me, well, I don't know how that works, but I would kind of venture to imagine that they're going to be like, well, that's still legally bound. That's a verbal contract, so you need to pay that man the $18.8 million that you just brought up,
You
whether it
just
was fake or
created out
real
of
when you
fucking
said
thin
it.
air. Ha, fuck.
Yeah.
Write
So
your
I mean,
check.
I don't care if the
Postate
court
it.
produces that money. I don't care if the government. I don't care where it comes from. But you gonna pay me 18.8 million now. Okay. So lesson learned. Don't get online. Okay. Let's be mature. You're grown. Let's not get online and tell strangers fake digits and say we're gonna pay 18.8 million if you don't have it to pay. My goodness, bro. Like what? Like I said, that person was talking about in 3 weeks, I'm going to be over there, blah, blah, blah. It's been way more than 3 weeks. And the point was, like, what was the point?
It's been a
Like, you're the one who keeps
quarter of a
talking to yourself. You're the one who keeps carrying
third
on
of a
something
year.
that you're saying isn't real. How is it not real? You're a woman. You're talking, right? I've heard your voice and you're speaking and you're saying these things and that this is reality and this is what you're going to do. That's a you thing, honey. That ain't got nothing to do with me. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, what? You got to make sense when you talk. So again, I have no connection, no involvement with none of you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here doing my job and what I'm supposed to do. And like, I'm going to do my job. I mean, you can say whatever you like, okay, to me, about me. You can use my name and do whatever with it. I mean, using my name doesn't mean you're talking about me. I mean, are you serious, man? People are hilarious, man. Like I said, people don't seem to get it, bro. I don't ever get played. People play themselves. Shoot. So again, no, you're a woman, and again, if that is your channel, you're making very bad decisions, right? And like, I'm genuine with everybody. So again,
Deezy. His ball and tramp stamp was lifted directly from Tupac. Both Brad Pitt and Tupac are men little Joseph want to fuck. I'm going to take it there. Joey wants to take his balls and jump in a Pac pit.
I'm trying to understand, what are you actually on? What are you
Oh,
on?
fuck.
What is the point? And what is the purpose? You understand? And again, why would you keep trying to speak through an email when I have documented proof of me asking you 8 million times? I'm closing the email. I'm not going back in there. I'm going to say it again publicly. And you
Never opened
keep
in the chat.
acting like you want to just repeat cycles every day. That stuff is crazy, bro. Okay. And I've told you what it is. I've explained to you like clearly what's going on with you. So what are you talking about? Get a grip. Just like when somebody says, hey, look, I need my space. You don't keep emailing that person, okay? And if you do continue when someone's saying, again, I need my space, why do you keep typing to me? And you just keep typing and keep typing and keep typing. Like, that's the thing to do. That is a felony. Each time, do you understand that? And it's illegal use of a telecommunication device. I have guaranteed federal indictments for the red triangles, for the corrupt departments of which have supported their illegal activity and worked with them. Again, I'm a genius, and you people picked the right guy.
I wish I would have marked down all the fucking red triangle shout outs today because we are in probably 20 plus range.
Love it. Now, please carry on, continue, because what are you going to do? I can predict it in 5 seconds because you're very predictable. All you narcs are. Me, however, I'm Batman and I'm completely unpredictable. smart. You see the point? I'm going to make good decisions. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to make calm, coherent, good decisions, positive decisions that are going to better my life and better my future. Because the other alternative is easy for me. It's easy for me to get angry. It's easy for me to respond. It always has been. It's easy for me to get thugging. I'm good at that. That's all I ever.
John calls. I think the main reason Joey hasn't come to terms with his homosexuality is that he really thinks he's a straight woman. I watched a show on, was it the Learning Channel or whatever? This is going back like probably 2005-ish. It was Lifetime or some bullshit like that. It was a story about a couple that met. They were gay, but both transgendered. So they both went through gender assignment surgery, top and bottom. But then afterwards, they had that surgery. They were gay, which turned them back into their fucking original fucking path. And then they got married. It was the most fucked up fucking thing I've ever seen.
Ever did and know how to do. But you know what's the most difficult and requires the most strength? To let it be. Like the reading said, divine confirmation, again, proving that I'm directly connected to God. It just came out like today, a couple of minutes ago. It said they didn't expect you to choose silence. Well, here you go. Here's your answer and response. Batman is choosing silence. I'm choosing silence. I'm not here to speak about anything. Again, you all have some very odd behaviors. I don't know what's up with y'all. I don't know what that has to do with me because it has nothing to do with me. And I would truly appreciate if you would quit attaching my name to whatever you got going on, because my name is not attached to that. It's not a part of none of it. I would never associate myself with folks like that, nor have I, which is the question of why I've asked, why do you all continue to come to my chat room or my show and act like you're talking to me? Again, you think that's a wise decision to hand me the court evidence? Sorry, but what? What are you doing? What are you talking about? Like I said, you know, coherent individuals who make sense and are smart would never do any of these things. Nobody's going to use a computer and a phone and really think they're accomplishing something and not listen to a grown man who's saying, listen, I do this for a career. If you don't respect that, then you don't respect yourself and anything and anyone. And you're trying to act like you're tough for some reason. That's not a tough characteristic. Tough people are all about respect. So what you're telling me is, ultimate weakness? Okay, that's number one. I smell fear, number two. And number three, that stuff don't fly in any ghetto hood, and it sure as hell don't fly in no jail and prison. So I'm a venture to guess, and I already know that these are the folks that when they go to prison, they quiet as a church mouse. You feel me? So you can say and do whatever.
Kind of like Old Boy. The remake, Old Boy, that was fucked up when he fell in love with his daughter, not knowing it was his fucking daughter, and they were fucking cranking on each other and shit like that. Then he found out it was his fucking daughter. It just kind of puts the scene in my head to kind of like Serbian filmish type of shit.
You want, but again, I'm not the one who's in your position. You are. You did these actions. You all kept repeating your name. You all wanted to, do everything I've described and brought out to the public. And again, you think the FBI and the feds and the CIA ain't listening right now while I'm talking? You're naive. You're naive. And even if they weren't right now, they'll have to in the future. They're going to have to hear me. They have no choice because it has to do with me. Everything that these people are doing is because of me, because I'm shining, and these people are just jelly. So they got in all these groups, and these are actual underground criminal organizations to try to stop me. They spent millions of dollars and committed tons of felonies, tons of crime, tons of acts of everything they could to try to stop me. They now are broke and don't have any money left. And, I'm part of something that's not just big, it's huge. Okay. And it all centers around me. I'm the main character. And all I was doing was living my life and shining. If my existence has this much of an effect on people that they're crashing out right and left and they're making fake accounts every day, 8 million of them, and they've got to do this much, I'm one powerful dude, bro. That's the part you got to understand. You all don't have an identity. You're not, a major figure or major player. You're all non-playing characters, NPCs. But me, I'm the main character energy. I'm the actual main character. It ain't nobody else. Okay. And I'm going to say this again. None of these other folks on this network have grounds for a lawsuit at all or a federal lawsuit. They're going to have to wait for me to file mine first. And then you can be like the sea plankton at the bottom of the ocean and try to get the after effects after I file my huge supreme official tissue federal court lawsuit. I'm talking about federal lawsuit in Supreme Court. Okay, where this is going to be the biggest lawsuit you ever seen. It entails everything with Carly Fiorina, everything allegedly concerning my father and what I believe Carly Fiorina did and had involvement in concerning my dad. It has to do with companies. It has to do with absolutely everything. It has to do with what I went through with St. Andrews and St. Stephen's on Michael Dell's field in flag football in high school. That whole thing that they did with St. Michael's Academy in Austin, Texas. Everything is going to get brought up. Everything along with St. Joseph's down here, what that high school did towards me,
fucking Nigerian again, flag football player,
all the unfairness, all of it. It's all going to be brought up. And again, when the feds investigate these corrupt departments, they cannot just look at who's working right now. There's going to be a lot of folks lose their jobs and go to prison. Watch what I'm saying. But also, they have to look back in the books and look at all the evidence. And they got to look at when these people were working, whoever it was that didn't tow my car. The guy that was trying to act aggressive with me, that corrupt officer, they're going to have to figure out who he is. They got to figure out who every person that was a part of this, who committed felonies and did illegal acts, okay? When they took all my jewelry from my car, when they didn't tow my Crown Vic, which they legally had to. Everything. When they took my Porsche for a joyride in San Benito.
And they left my Subway sandwich in the front seat.
Be looked into by the feds. They don't have a choice. When I file this federal lawsuit, they're going to have to investigate. You're talking about the most serious federal lawsuit that this country and probably world has ever seen, that exposes Dell, HP, exposes the entire trickle effect of corporate America down, and that they have actually hired civilians as actual illegal underground criminal organizations and task forces. And what they do is they target innocent civilians like me. They run a gang stalking program, and then all the truth about gang stalking is going to come out. And with this money, I'm going to use it, like I said, to be able to provide legal counsel to people and defend people against gang stalking and stand up to people in real, live, color, living time in person. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to use whatever money God give me to create some kind of organization, I'm hoping, where I can respond to Amber Alerts so I can go save the kids and the children and the youth that keep going through this, because nobody else and no agency or department does anything when an Amber Alert is issued, because technically they really can't, because they're all scared and they have to follow the rules of the corrupt system.
What is with the Amber Alert bullshit now all of a sudden? It's not just this is the shit he mentioned in a stream earlier today. He mentioned it 4 days ago. That's why I put the song together, Chasing Babies and shit like that. What is with these goddamn Amber Alerts? The Sneed fucking hurt. Your phone, burp, 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 Sneed.
System, and that corrupt system and the corrupt departments have already been caught red-handed doing trafficking of that sort. So they clearly aren't going to help, because the system was designed to be corrupt, and they're who's doing it. Just like I said, along with APS and CPS, those agencies are used by all these same illegal entities and underground illegal organizations. They call them all the time, every day. Yep. Wellness checks are illegal. Every time you do that, that's a felony. And
okay, now he's bringing himself back home. He's been using all these fucking rap artists or whatever it is, all these fucking YouTube channels and shit like that to cope with the reality of adult protective services and child protective services have been being called on him daily here for the past 4 days. Breathe, Sheriff.
Person who called, right, that's an arrestable offense. So again, this system is completely corrupted against us. We're going to continue to stand our ground, and we're going to continue to defeat all of you. I can smell the fear. Now what? Now what's going on? See, I don't mind what y'all do. I don't care about your fake phone calls, but they got to make sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's perfectly fine. If you want to sit there and act like y'all are tough or on anything or aggressive, I mean, do what you do, because every time you do, it's a felony. Do you see what I'm saying? If you want to hand me the evidence, cool. That's what these people do nowadays, because they're immature, because they weren't raised by a real man like me, and they want to act like they're pushing issues while they hide. How are you tough but hiding? How is putting your job right at risk and the fact that you can lose your job and go to prison, how does that make you tough? That doesn't make you tough. That makes you silly as hell. And the people who work for these agencies should be doing their job, because I know the truth, and I've heard actual women and girls on interviews, on live video, on the internet talk about what the APS and CPS actually does and how they work with churches to do it. Do I need to spell it out for you? So again, no, those agencies are evil as hell, and they do some of the most evil, most corrupted acts that you couldn't even fathom. There is so much evil going on in this world right now, and it has been going on every day. You people couldn't fathom. Again, like he said in Wesley, you know who, in the vampire movie, okay? He said, what did he say? He said, the world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There's another world beneath it. See, I come from that real world, and my job is I live in that real world, and I study every agency, every corrupt department, and every move you make, I'm documenting. I'm studying and paying attention to who's who, everything. I'm going to start writing down names. I'm going to figure out who's who and everything about you. I want to know who you criminals are. You're criminals. Everything you're doing is criminal. You are not above reproach. You understand? And trust me, I'm just straight up the boss of this.
I thought he had all of our names.
So like I said, all of you can go ahead and take a step back, because anybody who's talking to me, I mean, I'm in the business of shutting down illegal organizations and entities and illegal companies. So, I mean, if people want to lose their job, then holler at me and come talk to me. Other than that, if people like working and like their job, then why would you want to communicate, much less act like you're messing with me, or you're telling me anything, or you're tough now, with a guy that literally put Empower Network out of business, one of the biggest pyramid scams and schemes and Freemason scheme in the world, put them out of business. I shut down cartel operations. I used to shut down illegal operations and illegal organizations hands-on. So what are you talking about? Like I said, bring it. Any of y'all, I don't care who you are. Y'all want to talk this tough stuff, but I'm really the tough guy. Bring it. You understand? Because I got a long track record. Like I said, that scooter store had to pack their bags, and I stood up to them in person. Why don't you go run and tell that? Don't ever talk tough with me about what you going to do or who you going to call. You got that? You call whoever you want, because whoever you call, like I said, they're working with an illegal entity called the Red Triangles, which is an illegal organization. So I'm catching you in the act red-handed of committing a crime, and I get it documented? Ooh, goody. Ooh, all you're going to do is help me. Like I said, what do you mean? Like I said, let me explain something to you real clear so you get it, pumpkin. Let me explain something to you, bro. Anybody even talking to me, if you got a career, you're silly as hell. Because all I do is have folks lose their job. That's what I do. I'm karma. See, I don't do nothing else but serve God's will. I have folks lose their job, lose their entire career, right? And everything that they touch just basically like fails. Well, everything I touch turns to gold because God loved me. So now who are you going to call? Go call the Ghostbusters, little homie. And I ain't going to tell you again, I'm straight up for real, bro. Don't be calling on my mom no more. Leave my mom alone. Don't be calling on my people and me no more. And you're going to leave my mother alone. You're not going to call anyone or tell anyone anything. You're going to run from me. I'm not the type of dude people come for. I'm the type people run from. Now run
on his mom in Rancho Viejo, Texas anymore. Do not call anywhere about an address that could be somewhere in the vicinity of between the numbers of 304 Balboa Road and 306 Balboa Road. You would not want to do that. The Rancho Viejo Police Department, possibly the Brownsville Police Department may want to do. I heard a rumor today that there is some young women in the park with children that Joey was scaring and had the park called over there at the Brownsville Sports Complex. You wouldn't want to do that with Brownsville Police Department. But yeah, Joey has a tendency to beat his mother, so you wouldn't want to, when he's in a bad mood, have Adult Protective Services called. It'd be a bad move.
That little homie. You got that? Yeah, y'all wanted to sit here and pretend. That's it. Enough is enough. You understand? Yeah. And like I said, those people are all not about nothing. They some cowards. And I'm going to tell you what it is straight in front of you. What do you mean? I keep the same energy too. Yeah, that stuff is crazy, man. Yeah, they corrupt as hell. And that weird attitude of I'm like sitting here talking about like, talk to me in person, face to face. Oh, sure. And then act like they on something like what? Like what you think you're tough?
I'm going to
Y'all have
post a
some of the
link
saddest jobs.
here. This is the HOA. I have not had time to read this. That guy posted it in Sneedville in general, but I'm going to post a link here. If anyone wants to get informed on the HOAs, rules and regulations of Rancho Viejo, Texas, here you go. We'll do that. We post it up there.
I've ever seen, bro. Like y'all literally like try to come in and create things that aren't there. Like that's all a bunch of narcissists. You don't have any power. What are you talking about? I'm telling you, like accept my challenge anytime you want. I literally put illegal organizations out of business, bro. I literally have folks lose their job all the time, bro. I've had Lyft drivers lose their job. Are you crazy? Do you know who you dealing with? I do this for a living, bro. You know how easy it is for me? It's easy, bro. It's easy, bro. It ain't nothing to me, bro. Like I'm telling you, anything coming my way, I don't care who you are. Okay, you're not gonna win with me. You're gonna lose.
Lyft drivers,
and you're gonna back down. I don't back down to nobody. See, I'm the tough guy. It wasn't them people in Green Bay. It ain't you all here. That's for sure. Okay, so I go ahead and tuck your tail in and walk away. That's what I suggest. You got that? Yeah. And I'm gonna say it again. Don't ever step on my property again. None of you people. This is Texas. Learn Texas law. You know what it is in Texas, boy. Quit playing. That fake stuff. How about that? Yeah, now let's see it. Now let's see
threatening to kill people right now, folks. He is threatening to Texas law. Well, he was talking about this last night, self-defense. You fucking walk on somebody's property in Texas unannounced, there's a good probability you may get shot.
Yeah, I'm right here all day, every day. What you mean, homie? Yeah, I run this. I'm the boss. Boy, yeah, like I said, yeah, them folks is silly as hell, man. They ain't on nothing, ain't talking about nothing. That's what they do. Get together and keep on acting like they're pressing an issue. Well, and then they wanna pretend and turn it all around and play the same card over and over, right? Because you're not tough. So why do y'all do that? Let me ask you that. Why do y'all call it rage baiting too? What is that? You know that's a felony, right? Antagonization and provoking anyone is illegal, brother. You need to learn the law. Yeah, you ain't talking about nothing, bro. I got federal indictments all across the board. All them folks going to lose their job already, guaranteed. Like I said, anybody push an issue, you'll just give me more documented evidence and you'll lose more once we get to court. And there's nothing you can do. You can't tell me anything. I know Texas law. I have everything in order. Everything is good. Oh, and I need my wallet back too. That's not in question. I don't know why y'all are still driving around acting aloof to that. I need my wallet and you're going to give me my wallet. Yes, you are. I guarantee you're going to give me my wallet. Okay. And if you don't, that's fine. You're going to have a lawyer calling you and telling you the same thing. And you're going to have the judge tell you the same thing. The judge is going to tell you, you don't have to give that man his wallet. Straight up. Y'all got no excuse, brother. Come on, man. It's a dropped wallet, bro, that you got the wallet and you have a criminal in possession of my wallet. Why? Why would you have that? Why would that make sense? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Come on, bro. These folks are silly as hell, man. You ain't talking about nothing.
You threw your wallet away, Joey, because there was
the
nothing
law.
in it.
You're dealing with a guy who was literally I'm the son of an injury lawyer. Okay, Joseph Sneed from UT in Austin, Texas. My grandfather was a Supreme Court judge and justice. Don't play these games with me. Play them with someone that will fall for it and you can try it with. Yeah, see, that's the problem right there. When you got them people and they keep working and they're all connected. They work these candy jobs and they all communicate with these illegal organizations. And I believe 100% that Carly Fiorina literally calls them all and that these people call them all. And I think Carly Fiorina allegedly bribes them and gives them some of that fake Mason money that don't even belong to her.
She does.
And a long time ago, she told me in an email, don't mess with me, using other words, write another language. And I literally said, the same thing back. I mean, what do you mean? I mean, you're nothing that's scary. I mean, look at what you tried to do. You probably had involvement with my father, I believe 100%. Right? That's cowardly. There wasn't nothing tough about that. And I mean, furthermore, your husband was Frank Fiorina and you don't even do your own dirty work. You pay other people to do it. That's a coward. That's just like El Chapo. You ain't special. So what do you mean? Don't mess with me. Let me tell you something about me, sister. I mess with whoever I want. You want to know who people don't mess with? Tyree Sneed. You got that?
You got that? Sneed. I'm just closing out a bunch of window tabs, and one of them right here was the Sun Cruiser iced tea vodka. And I'm thinking about, should I try that one of these days? But I'm like, you know what? I don't get headaches if I drink. I got a feeling if I drink that, I'm going to wake up with a headache.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'll do whatever
Not
the
saying
hell
it
I
doesn't look
want.
good.
Actually, I'll push my weight around this. I'm the mob. You got that? I'm a real gangster. You got a real one now. Now let's see somebody do anything or say anything concerning me. That's what I want to see. All y'all real tough on the internet. All y'all real tough hiding. How about that? How about I do what I want to do, sister? Because I'm really bad. Oh, yeah, I'm bad to the bone. Trust me, I'm a straight gangster. My heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. Does it sound like it? What do you mean? I'm really crazy. You got that? Yeah. Now let's see it. Come on. Back up what you're saying, sister. Huh?
He's still going, but we're 10 minutes
But you did
behind.
so well at HP, right? That's why that company crumbled to the ground. You know, you drove John Hewlett crazy. You ain't never been about nothing. What do you mean? Frank Furina's in a wheelchair with an oxygen tank, boy. Yeah, Daddy didn't raise no punk, fool. You better ask about me. What are you talking about, huh?
If they're anything like a Smirnoff Ice, I'll try.
You so rich, you so cool, right? You sat there and manipulated and took advantage of my grandfather when he was on an oxygen tank and had Alzheimer's, and you sat there and changed the will and then had the audacity to say that my father stole a property. You stole that property, lady. What are you talking about? You sure do talk a lot as if you're accomplishing anything. Hey, let me tell you something, Carly Fiorina. I don't wake up every day and look like the Wicked Witch of the West when I look in the mirror, honey, so I don't have your problem.
Oh, shit.
You got that? I love you, little homies and little sisters. Y'all really think you thugged out, huh, while you hide, huh? That's crazy, man, because every day I walk outside, I don't see none of y'all. I wonder why.
Out while you're high?
Yeah, you real tough. Yeah. Yeah, all y'all so tough, huh? I've been minding my own business. What's up? Holler. What you talking about? We from the hood and ghetto for real. I'm from the Bluff and Bankhead. Who you talking to? What? Let me tell you something. You could never walk in my shoes or even come down the blocks I come from. I come from real bad blocks. I'm really from the street. You ain't nobody. Y'all people are from corporate America. All you know how to do is kiss up and ask for free money and a free paycheck. You ain't never been in the street. Keep my name out your mouth. How about that, boy? Sit here with all this fake stuff. Real talk. They got 3-foot tall sea urchins, all these so-called women and girls running around the internet talking crazy like it's the thing to do. Like everyone invisible, like we can't see. Like I can't literally pull up in any city and state wherever the hell I want. What are you talking about, bro? That's what they do. Like they want me livid. Boy, stop playing. Nobody wants me in that mood. Get real. Yeah, I'm really Batman. What are you talking about? Come on, man. People know exactly what it is with me. That's what y'all do. Sit there and act like folks scared. The only folks scared is you. That's why y'all ain't about no action. We train every day. I go out in the street with a bulletproof vest and get busy and steal armor. I don't play out here and I don't play anywhere and I don't play about nothing. So what do you mean? I'm the king. I'm the one that people leave me alone and let me be. Not because they want to, because they have to, sister. Yeah, see, what I'm kicking ain't fake, just like what my father was kicking ain't fake. And like I said, you want to talk about this and everything has been talking about me and my father. My father was a hell of a real man and stood up to you people. And what I remember is him towering over Frank Furina and telling him what time it was, and Frank Furina backed down. You going to tell that story? What are you talking about? Yeah, Frank Furina, all 3 feet of him, sat there in front of me. I'll never forget it when I was a kid, and sat there in front of my father and said, yeah, I know who he is. The same thing that fake pro bono lawyer said down here. What do you mean? Everybody gets G-checked, homie. Get used to it. I'll never forget, boy. I said, what? Like, homie, like, come on, bro. Y'all want to talk and have a conversation? What's that? Anytime, bro. I'm open 24/7 like a 7-Eleven. I'm sorry, but what did you say? To who? What? Can you imagine these people thinking that they really saying something to the actual mob? You don't live like us, little homie. Let me explain something to you. Everything that you can't get away with, I've already done. Everything that you fantasize about being about, I've really done it. You don't seem to get how dark this is, who you talking to. I'm a real mobster, lady. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff you fantasize about and could never be about because you ain't tough at all and got a tough bone in your body. I do for fun, lady. Yeah. Yeah, you don't seem to get Daddy done created an actual monster. Now wait till I actually let out all this anger and rage publicly, sister.
You are.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I don't have any limits either. Let's go ahead and get that one out the way. I don't have any fear. I don't fear none of you. I know how to play this game. I sit here and laugh at you fools. You ain't about nothing. Yeah, how about you quit bluffing? It's all y'all do is bluff. Bluff, 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 bluff. You definitely ain't playing no poker, I'll tell you that. Boy, stop it. You want to sit there and act like they want to get me worked up, like you know anything about the monster you dealing with. I'm an immortal vampire. Think I care about your little fake Mason stuff, your little fake Mason money? I'm sorry, but who is you talking to? You were a failure. You failed at HP. You failed at everything you ever did. You failed when you drove that grandma van down here and you gave me a free laptop. Lady, you're so poor you couldn't even buy a laptop from the company you work at. Are you serious? That lady was mad as hell with like foreign diplomats on the phone, going back and forth with them, trying to pull the fast one and act like she's in power. And ain't none of them men gonna have that. None of them. That's just how corporate America is. When you're a woman, you got to stay in your place, so you overcompensate, right? Just like James Bond said, he told her straight to her face, right? And this one likes to overcompensate, for her lack of masculinity in a male dominant job market. And the problem is, it comes off bad and wrong, so it gives her a little bit of a prickly demeanor. You have any idea who you're talking about? You're talking to somebody that can go mine gold in Africa and run everything out there. Are you serious right now? You're talking about a conqueror who takes over villages, brother. What are you talking about? You better get right and get real. I told you to your face, Carly, I'm Achilles reincarnated. You still ain't figured out I was telling the truth when I told you that as a kid? You silly lady. You funny. Yeah, you funny, bro. You can't be serious right now. Like, these folks really acting like they challenging me, but they all hiding every day. Why are you like? What is this? Who the hell talks tough behind a screen, behind doors? What is up with you people? You're either tough or you're not. I'm sick of hearing it. Corporate America ain't never been tough. What are you talking about? Just like expose that racetrack and all their nonsense, and they weren't funny and they were desperate trying to be funny. The main dude that they was kissing up to, because he from the culture, his fake name was Cartel. And you can't figure out how this country move, and that all y'all kissing up to the cartel? I'm who defeats and stands up to the cartel single-handedly. So that would basically make me the real president, wouldn't it? I got them shook. They terrified of me. They won't come within 5,000 miles of the monster, I promise you. Fake little civilians run around here trying to act like you can even talk to me, like I'm some normal guy, because you take a look at my appearance. Appearances and looks are deceiving, brother. You better figure that out. 6'3", 165 pounds, 150 something pounds normally. What is you talking to? Pure muscle. What are you talking about? Don't ever underestimate me, brother. Y'all haven't even let me play the game yet. Like, are you serious? Do you know how much strength and like passion I really have? Bro, I'm playing small right now because y'all don't give me no outlet. What are you talking about, bro? I'm full of life force. I got the Holy Spirit within me. I could do anything I set my mind to. I could pick up a car, homie. Are you serious?
He is so backed into a corner right now. I believe. Shit. I'm torn between the golf course, at the driving range bathrooms there, just tucked into a corner, trying to hide and get elusive, but he's paranoid right now about getting seen, what he's saying, or if he's inside the mom's bathroom. I'm not sure.
Like, really, not playing, bro. Are you serious, bro? They act like it's a big deal. Like, I can't take some protein and get 8,000 times bigger in 5 seconds. Y'all folks are silly as hell, bro. What are you talking about? I ain't talking about nothing, bro. I run everything in Florida. I run everything in Georgia. I run everything in North Carolina. I run all of Texas, and that's my state, and my ancestor state, and my family state. Like I said, yo, what's up? How y'all feel, homie? Come holla. And I don't hide for nothing and no one, and nobody's protecting me. I don't need them to. Like, come holla at me. All y'all got so much to say. Holla at me. I want to have a face-to-face conversation with everybody, homie. Holla at me. I'm the right one. Yes.
They must have just drove by and he's talking shit. Like he was hiding behind the wall or something by the bathrooms or whatever. And they just drove by and they didn't see him. Now he's, fuck you.
Skip all that. We can skip the interviews. I ain't Corey Holcomb. I ain't gonna look silly on camera like he just did. Believe me, homie. That's why they don't invite me to the interviews, because I'm really real. Yeah. So what are you talking about? That's why all y'all do is try to get me worked up, because you already know what it is.
Yeah, right? Charles.
Yeah. You take the cop out every time, because I'll tell you one thing, ain't none of y'all.
That's why we wouldn't want to call fucking any wellness checks, because he lives in his own mansion. So he says you wouldn't want to fucking call and make sure some old women their well-being is doing okay.
You from the street? Yeah, you like to do a lot of talking and hiding. You good at that. Let me tell you what Carly's good at and what all y'all Red Triangle's good at: tucking your tail between your legs and running. That's what y'all do every day. What y'all talking about? Y'all been running in the street every day. Cartel and every gang member, y'all been running in the street from me. Why don't we tell the truth, homie? Y'all tough though, right? Y'all tough, huh? Who's tough? Find someone, please, because I'm waiting, man, because y'all been trying. Y'all sure do try, man. You try to find the biggest guys, and each one of them loses every time. Why don't we talk about that? You send agents, and every single one of them can't even come close.
Schizophrenic.
You understand? I'm being merciful here, sister. Okay, don't take my kindness for weakness. You got that? Yeah, you're talking to a real king. You understand that? King of all kings, son of God, straight up Messiah. Boy, I don't care about what you talking about. Care about none of this. I'm a real one. I understand. I don't know what you talking about. So, like I said, we can skip all the fake stuff. You feel me? Come holler at me, any of y'all. Feel me? Yeah, like I said, I guarantee you won't nobody want to talk to me now. And people in the public, I'm already seeing the reaction. Yeah, quit honking at me too. You don't honk at no street gangster. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't care about that fake fame. I ain't trying to be famous. I'm a street dude. Y'all better figure out who you talking to. Real talk. That's what you're going to do. What do you mean? They act like they forgot, like they don't know the same history that I got in the same exact places. Same places I be at, bro. We already got history. People know who I am, what I'm about. What you talk about, man? Like, see, that's the thing people don't get with me. I can change the tension in the air within a millisecond flat, homie. Tell me, what's up? Huh? What's up? Huh? Oh, y'all want to talk, right? Okay. I'm ready to talk, man. Whenever y'all want. Man, you let me know, okay, Pumpkin? We'll keep it our little secret. We'll still sit here and pretend like any of y'all tough. We'll do that, right? Huh? Yeah, why don't you just say the truth that Tyree Sneed, the biggest gangster this country has ever seen, and I'm the mob. Everybody's going to break bread with the mob, and the fact that you people haven't paid me when I told you you're going to pay me, hey, you go ahead and play around if you want, brother. Go ahead. Yeah. When I say you're gonna pay me, I mean you're gonna pay me. When I say people gonna break bread, and I mean every single person, I guarantee you that's what we're gonna do. You gonna pay me. Yeah, see, you got me misconstrued, little homie. You don't know how much stuff I run. You don't know about my past. You don't know about all the crazy stuff I've done in my life. You don't know anything about me. See, just like my father was a very mysterious man. He did things and got away with things y'all will never know. My family has done things and gotten away with things you will never know. Don't play with me. We way worse than the cartel. I'm telling you right now. Y'all want to talk this fake stuff? If any of y'all want to front like you gangster, like I said, come holler at me. You got that?
Fuck yeah.
I don't care who you is. Ain't nobody tougher than me. You got that? Make sure you understand that, little homie. Yeah. Yeah, we quit acting for YouTube right now. We can put the cameras down too. All y'all, you got that? Real talk. Yeah, we quit acting, man. Quit acting, bro. Like real talk, man. Y'all do a lot of acting, bro. Y'all some actors, man. All y'all
Just a
professional
covered
actors.
in
Every single one of
plastic.
you. Yeah, trust me, I got my act together. I know what I'm doing. I'll talk straight up like this in front of all y'all. Now, what's up? You understand? The hood in the building, real gangsters in the building every day. When I walk down these streets, everybody moves out my way. Y'all know what's good. I love it.
Oh, I got to read this. I wish a golf cart granny would have her way with me. And the best part, it was I could smoke indoors because the couches would be covered in plastic. That's so fucking good.
Yeah, y'all not built like this, and neither is the culture. The culture ain't never been about nothing. We got 8 million examples of y'all losing to the corrupt, losing on camera, losing over here. Hell, Rob Rat couldn't even go to a bowling alley without getting handled. Said what?
He's at $1.25 speed, you guys,
right?
too, though.
Y'all want to talk, right? Huh? Y'all want to talk, right? Yeah, you know what I did in them 7 years of bar security? This is how I used to talk to folks when they came to the bar. While I was getting busy. You know anything about who you talk to? Huh? You want to do it? What's up? Huh? Think you know? Yeah. Y'all think you know who you talking to. You all want to front like you want to play around. Yeah, trust me, homie. Y'all need to make better decisions, huh? Yeah. Trust me,
all right, I got to rock another piss.
All y'all. Yeah, I say and do whatever I want. I control everything. Believe me, everywhere, out here, everywhere. I'll tell y'all whatever I want. Right in front of you. What you talking about? 5:30 on my wrist got you pissed. I love it, man. What? I'm from ATL, homie. I came out of jail in Bankhead. You better ask about me. Feel that? Yeah, y'all is crazy, son. I don't know what you want. I don't know who you think you're talking to. And you know how many dudes I can recruit in these hoods and ghettos all over the map? You know how many hood street dudes that really about it that I can recruit that will work for me anytime I want? You think I'm alone ever? You really think that? Let me ask you something, homie. Has anything ever happened to me? Have I ever been through anything? Have I ever taken an L in the street or anywhere? No, right? Okay. Well, let me explain something to you. I don't take L's, period. And I literally handle my own business and don't run to other people for my problems. But just so you know, since all y'all love to get in numbers and groups, just so you know, I got about 8 million straight hood savages that will ride for me anytime I want. Just so you know, in case you forgot, as well as ancestors. And I can recruit the toughest dudes in any hood, okay, that are, I mean, anyone. I mess with everyone heavy. Everyone got love from me.
Again.
Okay, so make sure you remember that. I'm not alone, bro. You're vastly outnumbered, homie.
The warriors.
Yeah, I don't know what you talking about. See, you don't get any decision that affects me. There's going to be 8 million people that going to be on that. They're going to be very concerned about that. I'm the street. Maybe you didn't listen. I'm the streets and the mob, boy. Yeah, y'all funny as hell. And the mob, they stand on their own. I'm a grown man. I stand on my own. I don't need nobody. That don't mean I don't know folks. You silly as hell. Now, next, like I said, a bunch of YouTubers, people on YouTube kept talking crazy and greasy. Oh, my goodness, bro.
Yeah, Negasonic says, I have talked to Jenny, and she has not heard from him. I'll attest to that because I have seen, that was actually a video conference call that I have seen, and I have cranked one myself to that phone call. If anyone would like to see that phone call, I have a cash app.
Y'all hilarious, man. Y'all really keep on talking on this internet stuff. I ain't never met you. I don't know you. I ain't never met you. Like, you were wasting my time. Like, what is y'all talking about? Who you talking to? What? All y'all thugged out, huh? All y'all rich, huh? Ain't not a single one of you got no bread and no money. None of y'all even own anything, bro. All y'all renting and poor as hell. What are you talking about? Stop it. Talk about a groovy Jimmy sitting there and literally look at his face, bro. Look at his facial expressions. That dude can barely think, man. You can tell that dude didn't pass the 4th grade. You serious? What? Look like a walking cucumber eggplant out here. Look like a mad eggplant. Ha! Yeah, what? Yeah, so I'm gonna say it again. I'm an aggressive real man, and 100%. Y'all can holler at me, whoever. You know what I mean? Like I said, accept my challenge anytime, because my authority will never be challenged. I promise you, I do this for real. I'm telling you, it don't matter company, organization, restaurant, whoever. I get them all shut down. That's what I do for a living. I take on whoever, and I win every single time. You better ask about who you're dealing with, homie. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You don't understand. I got more power than the Feds, FBI, and CIA put together. The cartel is nothing. I completely got more power than them. They nothing. They a church mouse. Yeah. This is actual real, actual factual. Like, when I walk around, people don't get like, oh, I'm filthy, homie. I'm filthy. When it comes to actual power, I'm filthy, bro. You have no idea. Yeah. Y'all think you a grimy street dude? You don't know the meaning. Sneed, the baddest thing walking. Yeah. Yeah, see, folks do a lot of talking, but you ain't built like this. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Yeah, so like I said, I got all the facts and all the stripes in the street to prove it too, huh? You understand? Well, you can go ask homies about me. What are you talking about? My name known everywhere. Ghettos in Atlanta, North Carolina, Florida, everywhere, bro. I've been everywhere. Cali. What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. You don't get it. Like, when a big homie actually put in work, right? And you're a real, actual, you know what, Lord? That's what I'm when I say a Lord. You know what, Lord? That means I come from a different walk that you folks don't even know about. 10 bands to you is money to go spend. 10 bands to me used to be a whole different walk, homie. You feel me? We don't come from the same walk. So I'm gonna say this one last time, and you better listen. I'm not gonna give you no more talking. You feel me? I done told y'all what it is, and I told you to go ahead and walk your own way. Now it's whatever. Now it's on. Like I told you.
That's it. Now it's on. Now it's whatever. You got a pen and paper? Write that shit down. Don't forget it.
So like I said, I'm from the hood and ghetto for real. I came out of the bluff, little homie. You have no idea who you talking to and who you dealing with. It's on, homie. Like I said, come holler at me. All y'all got so much to say. Come holler at me.
Yeah.
I'm really from the hood and the ghetto, homie. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all keep saying all this and, oh, I'm that and I'm this and that. All y'all so tough and you want to see this and that. Well, what's up? What's up? How come nobody holler at me? How come nobody say nothing to me, huh? How come, huh?
Oh,
y'all so tough, right? Huh? Everybody on this network so tough, right? Y'all talk so much, right? Huh? How come y'all can't even have a conversation in person, homie? Huh? This is how I talk. I'm from the hood and the ghetto, homie. Huh? Who you? Huh? That's what I want to know. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Holy
y'all think you know
shit.
someone, but y'all don't know me. You think that you want to play, but you don't. You don't know me. You feel me? Now, what's up now? Exactly. Boy. Yeah. And this is how I talk to all y'all in the street. Like I said, I got them running, coach. Got them shook. I run everything. Every ghetto, every hood. I don't care who you are. I run everything. I run the world, boy. You got that? Now, what's up? Let's see if they talk now. Come on. Come
He's just start punching the walls.
Oh, y'all so tough, right? Huh? Come on. Yeah, exactly. Run. That's what y'all do. Hell, you mean catching charges, messing up, making mistakes, but you can't get right. Huh? Y'all still need to have a ball. Yeah. Do your little fake job and make your little fake check.
What's up, Cal, too?
Cabbage patch all out here. Who you talking to? Huh? Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see this. This is the day somebody pretend with me. I want to see that. Real talk. I'll pay good money to see that. Feel me? Yeah, like I said, we from the country for real. I run this. This is my world. I don't know who talking. I don't know what they talking about. But let me tell you something. Sneed, the real mob. Sneed run this entire country and world. Sneed get any girl he want. Sneed get all the money. I make bands. You understand, boy? My name the biggest name in this world. I run this, and my people and my culture run this. Cowboys run this country. That's why Corey Holcomb in his feelings, because he's soft. He's soft as a cupcake. Yeah, just like Tommy Sotomayor is running. Huh? Yeah, let's not forget who you're talking to, little homie. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pay dues for real in the street, homie. Y'all ain't about none of this. Y'all ain't not about that life, bro. You feel me? Keep my name out your mouth. You feel me? I don't care about no YouTube. You do, little homie. Yeah, I'm going to get my money regardless. I'm going to take what I want, boy. Trust me. How about that? Yeah. Now, y'all don't woke up a street savage now. Woke up that real spirit, boy. Trust me. Y'all want to talk, right? Okay, come talk to me then. Yeah. Now, last time I'm going to tell you this. You don't get no more warnings. Y'all want to say something, say it to my face, homie. Feel me? Real talk. I ain't playing. Yeah. Come say it to me now. Anytime you want, boy. Pull up. Any of y'all. Yeah. Now let's see all that fake talk. Like I said,
he has ended it. I'm sorry. We got about 7 minutes left, but I think he's at the golf course bathroom, and he's just getting this out of his fucking system before he has to go home tonight to maybe another wake up in the middle of the night to a phone call or some shit. Who knows? But this is great. And also to remind you, it's at $1.25. And also to remind you, if you want to stick around and check out the world premiere of Puddin' Skin, that'll be coming up. So here we go.
On the street, folks. What you talking about? Yeah, my due's real that I paid. Ain't nothing joking over here. Ain't no joke. Ain't no women coming around acting like something funny. I'll tell you that. I get what I want, where I want, when I want. What are you talking about? I make sure people pay me. I make people pay me. You don't know about me. I'm going to get my money and my bread no matter what. And I do it all the right way. Why you keep acting like there's something soft about me? Soft? Boy, what? You better ask these people. You better ask all of them. You better ask them bus drivers. You better ask all these people I done G-check. Ask all these people I done G-check, because you're trying to sit here and play games now. I don't play like that.
I don't think he's going to.
Don't act like you don't know about me, homie. I got about 8 million stories of how tough I am every day. Y'all crazy, son.
Let's go back down to normal.
You do a lot of talking. That's all I know. You do a lot of talking. Feel me? Yeah. Y'all got so much to say. Come see me and holler. Yeah. Tell you what, they ain't never gonna see me. None of them. We almost
been getting G-checked all day, every day.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. I'm out here for real, man. When people act like they about it, that's cool. I mean, like I said, I took on Tren de la Argua. They was sending people on off days. Remember what happened? You was there typing to me, talking to me, right? He didn't win. He backed down. I got right in front of him and said, "What's up?" He ran. Homie had the thing on him and still ran. Y'all little homies got the thing on you and don't use it? What is that? Little homies getting G-checked out here. All y'all little homies. All them little gang members. What do you mean? Yeah, I took on Tren de la Argua out here and won. They out here too. Yes, they are. Yeah, don't let them lie to you. All of them out here. I do this for a living. I'm going to keep winning against all these gangs, against cartel, whoever, homie. I run the streets. See, you want to minimize my struggle. You don't know who you're talking to, boy.
I think you
feel me? Yeah, like I said, you go ahead and not talk to me. That's what you could do. Yeah, like I said, can you imagine they had little fakes, these little fake fools driving around their golf carts acting like they saying something to me, asking me silly questions like, boy, do you have any concept of who you talking to? I'm sorry, but what? Dude, yeah, quit that fake stuff, bro. Quit all that fake stuff, that fake fronting, bro. Come on, we know what you want. That's some coward stuff. Yeah, that's what they want. Oh, I want to get a reaction. I want to get him worked up because he from the hood and ghetto, and I ain't never seen a hood and ghetto. Yeah. And I want to get him worked up because he's from the hood and ghetto, and I ain't never seen a hood and ghetto. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all that fake stuff. All of them fake.
All that fake stuff, dog.
All of them. Bro,
right.
The other one was sitting there looking silly as hell. Bro, he looked like a big pumpkin trying to run. The boy can't even run and caught himself
That's
2 felonies.
Sheriff from the Red Triangles, y'all. Make sure you get over there and subscribe. Sheriff Blumstead, we need him up to 500 subs right away.
Oh, y'all, that stuff is crazy to me, man. That's crazy. Right. How I own my own league, and I tell
Sheriff
him,
got me
hey,
beat
listen,
tonight.
bro, if you someone, you could just sign a waiver. Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
I can't believe it's not butter, y'all.
I know you don't. None of y'all. Yeah. See, you either about it or you're not.
We got Sneed really fucking freaking out lately, and
it's a very simple arithmetic. Pull up. All y'all got to do is pull up anytime you want, homie. I don't care about YouTube. I ain't worried about what y'all on.
Yeah.
You understand? You can pull up. You got that? Straight up.
Yeah. I think they're parked right outside the fucking toilet right there. And he's just some shit.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of the fake stuff, homie. You feel that? Like real talk. I think you know what it is. I don't got to spell out nothing for you little, homie. Yeah, y'all want to talk about the hood. Ain't none of y'all from the hood. I told you they cleaned up all the projects when I was 16, man. What y'all talking about? Oh, crazy, man. I don't know what none of y'all talking about. You got people keep talking like grimy and greasy online and ain't nobody. Like, what? How all y'all talk while you hiding? Like, what is that? Who taught you that? Who are you raised by, bro? What? Yeah, I'll tell you straight up, bro. I'll go anywhere and turn up. Go 0 to 100 real quick, huh?
Man, that's been a week.
Yeah, I'm a boss and a hood gangster that put in work for a living. I get busy. You understand? I listen to Young Buck because that's the only dude I relate to, because the way he was getting down is the way I get down. I get busy immediately. You just say the word, man. There's no hesitation involved. I love what I do. Oh, I love getting in the mix, baby. I love me some action, boy. Trust me. You got to really understand who you talking to. Oh, trust me. You have no idea. I have no limitations, bro. I don't care about nothing you care about. Don't nothing scare me. Nothing.
I think he bent down. I think he just bent down to like where his cord was, maybe for his phone, because he's been streaming all day. That he's been charging his phone and he's waiting for 100%. And then he just leaned down. Now he's standing back up, and we only got a couple minutes left. And then he's probably going to fucking dart it out and fucking he's going to play Frogger with the fucking golf course grannies. This is so good.
thing. None of your little prisons, your jails don't scare me. Your whole system's soft, bro. Real talk. You don't know the meaning of tough, homeboy. You don't know the meaning of power. See, I don't let a system trick me and then try to contain me. That's why you mad. Yeah, you got a real one now. You got a real one now. You got the real Neo in the Matrix that run the world now. Yeah, I got evidence on all y'all now. Yeah, what's up now? Who winning now? Oh yeah. Bad things happen when I get like this? No, they don't. Good things happen. That's why I keep making money. Stunting on you. Yeah, that's the human spirit. That's who I am, boy. Like I said, come holler at me. Oh, y'all super
He's
quiet. I don't hear y'all
through the course, through the yards, everyone's backyards. Because in that neighborhood, there's no fences. You know, like typical fucking neighborhoods and shit like that. It's just all open field. He's doing a speed run. He's doing a
just
speed
like out
run.
here, I got them all ducking me now. Where all that fake talk now? I told you they run every day. They see it on camera. I delete the lives and turn the camera off for a minute and stuff. They hear them. They hear me telling them run.
Oh, RTS, if you're listening, man, on that game, we need a speed run from the fucking golf course bathrooms to 30 somewhere in between 304 and 306 Balboa.
Street every day. Are you serious? Is you serious? Are they serious? Yeah, act like you don't know. Act like something fake. That's what y'all do. Act like respect the choice. Ain't no respect with the mob. Ain't no choice with the mob. You gonna respect me, dude. If y'all feel some way, like I said, holler. Quit, dancing around. Y'all dancing around like Jiminy Cricket. Yeah. I'll talk to y'all in a minute, man. Like I said, we could do whatever, homie. Everybody, y'all funny as hell, man. I'm about tired of it, man. Real talk, all them little games. Well, we're gonna sit here and play with him because he from the hood for real, and we ain't. Yeah, that make a lot of sense. You want to bet? You want to bet that ain't gonna happen? You want to bet? No, it ain't. No, you ain't gonna play with me. I guarantee you. What? Hey, don't nobody play with the mob. I thought this was known. Who played with me? Who? When? Where? Tell me. Ain't nobody played with me yet, and they ain't going to. So what you talking about? Yeah, y'all play a lot of games. Y'all bluff. That's fake. Yeah, don't waste my time, little homie. Yeah, I'm a goon and a gangster. I don't know who you is, but like I said, you go ahead and work your little job and make your little pathetic check. And why don't you just mind your business and keep on driving and mosey along? You got that?
It was worth it.
Talk to you later, boy. You don't know the meaning. You don't know the meaning of my pain or what I've been through. And trust me, the world gonna know my pain. This year, the world gonna hear me. You're gonna know what the hell I've been through.
You don't know what pain
is. Gonna know what I've been through and what it feel like this year. Trust me. What?
Yeah.
I told y'all. Yeah, I told you. Play with me. Play with me.
He hit the phone.
Yeah, I'll talk to y'all little homies in a minute. Easy.
He hit the phone. Holy shit, that was worth it. Wow. I mean, the manic that he's been on all week. I know it's spending a lot of time doing this, but I almost feel like it's mandatory at this point where can't leave the house. No, I'm kidding, but holy shit. He's just getting worse and worse as the day goes on. The days go on this week. I don't feel like he's going to fucking make it through the weekend without being picked up on a charge, fucking 5150'd, something. He doesn't have that outlet of a catfish Tina fucking out there to fucking get his fucking frustrations out on. So ain't no one online going to listen to him. So all he has left is his phone and his mother. So if anyone is concerned, Joey was looking for a job here earlier today at Golden Corral. Kind of seemed like they told him to fuck off. And as poor as he is, that he would accept pudding skin as payment in full. That was out of the words of Everyone Loves Her, Elle Frost. And I came up with this song called Pudding Skin. So this is a
let no man forget how menacing we are.
this mask.
And the stalkers, they want my support network to be so small that they want me to feel like it's only 3 or 4 people in the world. And the way people are, it is, people get defensive and mad when you say that most people in this world are mean and evil and selfish, because they are. So that person that I don't remember if she got shot or something happened to her, or she got arrested by ICE or something like that. I don't remember. That Renee person. I don't remember if she got. I don't remember what happened to her. But people love her enough to be willing to give her outpouring donations or whatever. But I heard that I think I heard that the GoFundMe got shut down or whatever, you know. Are y'all in the chat or they blocking comments?